Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to create a travel itinerary generator application. Because many a times we have faced the issue like we want to travel to some particular city but we don't know what places to visit. In order to solve the problem, I have created this application by which we can enter our destination city, the number of days and the traveling month. So it will generate a itinerary for us. We can also able to download the itinerary in the form of PDF uh, through this application itself. So once we click on generate itinerary, then only the option to download the itinerary will be available. This is how our final product will look like. So we'll start with our application. So I will stop this application and then we'll start creating our application. So first of all, we'll have to import our important libraries like Streamlit for web interface, Ollama for LLM order, and for generating PDF file, we have to import from FPDF library. We'll have to import FPDF. Okay. So in order to create our application, we'll start with uh, st.set page config, and then we'll put page title equal to travel itinerary generator, and we'll say layout will be equal to white. Okay. Then we'll create this sidebar. Then we'll create this web interface and we'll create some logic function so that it will operate. So for sidebar, we'll use sidebar library. Title will put about this program. Then we'll use dot info sidebar dot info and we'll put uh, some text over here like travel itinerary generator / for new line. Then we'll mark use uses AI to create customized travel plans. We'll use solution generated detailed itineraries with activity and food suggestion also there. And we'll also download itineraries directly as PDF file. Then we'll say plan your perfect trip effortlessly. Okay, the space. Okay, so we have created our sidebar. Now we'll create our main function. with the help of Ollama. Generate and will provide location as an input, days as an input, and month as an input. Then we'll create some prompt or messages for our Ollama model. So we'll say, not this one. So we'll say role will be, so you are aware that Ollama or any LLM model will work on system and user messages, role messages. So basically, it will take system message as an input as well as user message as an input. System message will be the one which inform LLM model how they have to operate or they have to behave, while user messages will be the one on which LLM model has to behave. Okay, so we'll create our prompts like will inform our LLM model. Okay, role equal to system content will be, means how this we are informing our LLM model how they have to behave. We'll say you are a helpful travel assistant. Then we'll provide role. Now role will be user, and we'll say like content will be our, now this time we'll use f string because we have to input location, days and months in our uh, prompt. So we'll say generate a days days day travel itinerary. 4 will provide location, in will provide month. Then we'll create another prompt and uh, will use user role and will say means we are instructing how they have to behave on our data. So we'll say include morning, afternoon, and evening activity with food options. We'll also say role will be user and we'll say ensure popular and off beat spots are covered with specific. We'll also inform please ignore display. Okay. So now our prompt is ready. Now we'll use try and accept block. So we'll say response will be Ollama.chat and will utilize model equal to llama 3.1 8 billion parameters, and messages will be messages. In return, we'll got response. In response, there is a key like message, and in message there is another nested key like content. Except exception is E. Return unable to try again. Okay. Then now our function is created. Now we'll create one more function to generate a PDF. So for that, we'll utilize our FPDF library. So we'll say uh, create PDF, and the input will be itinerary. So we are using itinerary. Itinerary will be the input, and will firstly initialize our FPDF. We'll initialize FPDF. Then we'll add one page. Then we'll set some font for page. We'll say Arial will be font style, and size will be 12. Then we'll say that it should contain multiple cells. With 0 means it will cover whole page. 10 will be the length, and will provide our data like itinerary. Then we'll return pdf dot. So we are returning our PDF in the form of a string, and then we'll encode it so that we can able to download it in the form of. So basically, what we have done, like we have created a functions which is taking itinerary as an input. Then we are initializing our FPDF library. We are adding a page to it. We have done some you can say formatting for that page. Like we have set the fonts and the size of the fonts. Will include the multi. Will say that those file will having multiple cells, and what will be the width and height for this, and what is the data which going to be printed in that PDF, and then we are returning it in the form of a string with UTF-8 as an encoding. So this one is created. Now we'll create our main function. 1 minute. I have created this function, and this is also in the same. Okay, now it looks good. Now we'll create our main function. Okay, so we have set the title for our web page. We have added the subheader. Now we have to take an input from user like location. So we'll say st.text input, enter the location, enter the location. Okay, and default value we are saying, value will be saying like default one will be Missouri. Okay, then we'll have to take days as input from user. We'll say st dot number input. We'll say enter the number of days from, we are taking upper range like from 1 to 7. You can add it as per your need or you can extend it as per your need. I am taking from 1 to 7, and then we'll say minimum value will be 1, max value will be 7, and default value will be 2. Then we'll have to take input as month. So we'll say st dot, now we'll use select box. So I have used like text input, number input, and select box for taking an input. You can use text input also for all of these three things, but I have utilized other function for it from Streamlit library, and yeah, you can choose as per your need. We'll say select the month of your trip. Then we'll provide options like February is there, then March is there, April is there, there. Okay, okay. So our input is now ready. Now we have to create one button like when this button is pressed. So uh, it will call our main function to generate the itinerary. So we'll say if st dot button means if the button is pressed, and we'll say we'll provide a label like generate itinerary. Okay. Then we'll say if location is also there. If location means if the location, if we have entered the location means the value is true, then it will work. Otherwise, it will not work. Will stripping our location. So in case if someone has provided some space, so we can strip it. We'll say it equal to generate itinerary, and will provide location, days, and month as an input. Then we'll say st dot session. So we are basically storing our itinerary in our session state so that we can download it in the form of PDF. So we are creating some logic like if this is present in our session state means if itinerary is created, then only the option to download the itinerary will work. Will we? st.success will say here is your itinerary and will display the itinerary, or we use markdown itinerary. Okay, so our this function is created uh, for generating the itinerary. Now we'll say else st dot will say please try again or enter a valid location. Please try again or please enter a valid location. Okay. Now will uh, we can say that now we'll create a logic for download itinerary option. So we'll say if itinerary in st dot session. Okay. Now you able to visualize how it works. We have clicked on the generate button, then itinerary will be created, then it will be stored in session state. And when this itinerary is stored in session state, when this condition is true, then only this logic will work. So you will be able to download the itinerary only if the itinerary was generated. So we'll say pdf equal to create pdf function we are calling, and will be providing st.session state, this one, and we are providing key like itinerary, this one. I can copy it from here. Okay. Then we'll create a download button. We'll use download function from Streamlit. We'll say label equal to download PDF. Data will provide PDF. File name will provide like travel itinerary PDF, and we'll provide a name as application slash PDF. Okay. We'll also provide this else with info like we'll say that this function will work only after you create your itinerary. So we'll say like generate your itinerary first to download it as an as a PDF. Now we'll create logic for our main function to run like if name double equal to main, we'll call main function. So our program is ready. Firstly, we have imported the libraries, then we have set our page config, then we have set the sidebar for our web page, then we have created a function to generate an itinerary, then we have created a function to create the PDF from that itinerary. We have created our main function from where we can input we can take an input from user like location, days and month, and we can generate an itinerary, and then we are also able to download it in the form of PDF. So this is our function. uh, let us try to run it and we'll see how it works. Okay. Oh, Streamlit run. Okay. Okay, we got some error. Location. Okay, got it. It should be small letter. Okay, now it's working fine. So we'll try to generate an itinerary and we'll see. You can see that this is our sidebar. This is our main function. We are taking input from a user like destination, the number of days, and the uh, month of travel. Then we can generate an itinerary, and after generating an itinerary, we can able to download the itinerary as a PDF. So we'll see. Okay, so now you can see that our itinerary has been generated, and it's like a 2 day travel itinerary. So it consists of like day one in morning, afternoon, evening, and in day two also morning, afternoon, and evening. What we have to do. There is also some suggestions uh, with respect to this travel itinerary, and we can also able to download it in the form of PDF, like this one. It's downloaded, and we can see that yeah, it consists of all the itinerary details, and we can save it, and we can take it with us in the form of PDF file. So yes, this was it from my side, and if you like this video, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.